everybody, this is Eli with BlueSail.AI. I hope you had a wonderful holiday and I hope you have a better new year. Today I'm going to walk us through a new demo going through the perspective of a medical office. So it's going to be centered around scheduling and custom client communications based on appointment status. So if the customer's visited, if they've canceled, if they've no-showed, we're going to send out different messaging and we're going to do it by clicking a button. So it's really easy and it's a great way to keep engaged with your clients and make sure you're on top of them and understand where they are in their client life cycle and follow up with them with ease. So first things first, I'm going to show you the 3 different automations we're going to start with. Here's the first one, the second one, and the third one. And if you want or you're interested in seeing a full tutorial on how I built this, I'd be happy to set that up as well. Just reach out and I'll see if I can make another video. But these are the apps that we're using. Now, this could be your CRM, this could be your website, this could be some custom site that you have. It doesn't really matter. All the data, wherever the data is stored, we can make a configuration with make. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So to simulate the situation of a client submitting their information to come to the medical office, I know usually those servers are much longer. That's okay. We can use more information, filter it in anyway, but this is going to be really clean and concise. So full name, Benjamin Button. This is the email we're using, date of birth, specific concern. I am aging in reverse. Please help. We want to make sure that we're able to help him. So we're going to need to correspond with him. So this is how he'd like to receive appointment reminders. Now, we could also configure this with other apps for texting like Twilio or WhatsApp, but I'm just using email for now. So we're going to submit the information. Now what's going to happen is we're going to see Benjamin Button populate in our database, right? So this is the first step. Now we know Benjamin Button has reached out and is interested in setting up an appointment. So what we want to do is work with him, right? So the first thing we're going to do is step 1. Now, this will actually run on its own, but for demoing purposes, I'm just running it manually because this trigger actually only runs at 15-minute intervals. So I'm just going to run this manually, and then what's going to happen is we're going to send an email to Benjamin Button with a scheduling link. So like I said, this would just happen on its own in a real situation. But we're going to correct the spelling errors. We're going to correct naming conventions. We're going to create a template for them to process as a PDF, and we're going to send an email and then update the status. So now you can see it says schedule pending, and it's going to have the last touch date here. And then the client's going to get an email. Hey, Benjamin Button, happy to confirm that we received your patient details. Below is your patient intake confirmation document PDF format. Now this PDF could be anything you need, but this is what we're using for now. So when we click this PDF, it's going to take us to the custom document where we dynamically fill in information relevant to the customer. So we're going to populate this information, make sure it's specific to them, and go fix the grammar and so on, right? So I'm aging in reverse, please help, exclamation point. Right, so then we're also going to provide schedule appointment link. So this is obviously important because you want to make sure that your clients have an easy way to schedule appointments. So we're going to go ahead, click here, 11 a.m. tomorrow, Benjamin Button, and email is this one, schedule event. Now what's going to happen is we're going to get an email from Calendly, but we're also going to have step 2 ready. So now that we know the schedule's pending, and you could create another button that automatically sets links to a scheduled, right? So that would probably be something I could do as well. But for our purposes, I'm just going to update this. Now, see the invitation there, but we're going to start by saying, let's say Benjamin Button no-showed his appointment. What's going to happen? So when I hit this button, I'm going to get another email. Benjamin Button's going to get another email any second now. It's also going to update the status here. So it's going to say reschedule sent with a timestamp. And here comes the email. So we notice you missed your appointment, your scheduled appointment today. If you'd like to reschedule, please click the button below to book a new time. Boom, we could reschedule the appointment now. Um, Now next, if we wanted to send out different messaging, let's say they canceled, I'm going to reset this button. It's going to update the status, and then we're going to get a different email here. So reschedule your appointment. We notice your scheduled appointment has been canceled. We understand that plans can change. We're here to support you. If you'd like to reschedule your appointment, please use the button below to book a new time. Boom. And I can send another email to them as well based on that new situation. The third step, we're going to say they visited. It's going to update the status, and then we're going to get a different email. There we go. And this is going to be, thank you for visiting Blue Sail Orthopedics. We hope your recent appointment was helpful and met your expectations. And we're going to generate a PDF for the document. And what this is going to do is summarize the meeting, right? So I actually used ChatGPT to generate custom responses for examples. So reason for visit, I'm aging in reverse, please help. I recommend for keynotes, I recommend adopting a Mediterranean diet, walking 30 minutes daily, and scheduling a follow-up blood test in 1 month. That should solve the problem of the reverse aging. So next, so it looks like my video cut out there, but basically picking up right where we left off, this third step is going to watch new events on my calendar. And again, this will be something that runs automatically, so not something that you have to actually manually click the button. But for demo purposes, we're clicking the button. What's going to happen is this is the doctor getting notified that a client has booked an appointment with them with their patient and schedule details, and then the client appointment confirmation, which is going to let the client know a summary of what their appointment looks like. So we're happy to confirm that your appointment has been successfully scheduled. Below are the details of your meeting, date, time, place. If you have any questions or need to reschedule, please reply to this email. Scheduling link, right? And then the email that's going to come on the doctor side is going to say, hi, Dr. Eli, you have a new patient appointment scheduled. Here are the details. Benjamin Button, reason for visit. I'm aging in reverse, please help. Patient notes, date, time, location. So overall, what this automation does is it's going to make it really easy for you to send out custom communications to clients based on where they are in their customer life cycle. If you wanted to take a step further, which I would probably do, is we could set up multiple email modules here. So when a client no-shows or when a client cancels, these workflows have consistent messaging, like staggered out follow-up emails. So we could say like after a week you follow up, after a week and a half you follow up again, and so on. So that's something that we could do, and you can just keep them in rotation. And you could do that for pretty much any kind of correspondence that you have with any customer. So this could be for following up for sales, this could be promotion, this could be any kind of outreach that you have. But fundamentally, that's what you can do with Make. This is just one example of many. If anything comes to mind that you think would be helpful, feel free to reach out and I can make another video and build it out. I can help your business set this up and add pretty much AI into your workflows. And help you become a lot more efficient. So reach out if you need me. I'm happy to help. And thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.